Hi, this is Barry Halverson with the Lake Lawrence Lake Management District Steering Committee. I'm bringing you another video for the Lake Lawrence YouTube channel, this time about the Weir, the Outflow Creek Weir. As you may recall, we provided a video on our YouTube channel about the Outflow Creek. We showed you in that video the Weir and how much water was leaking through the boards in the Weir because they were old and rotten. After seeing that video, our steering committee got together and we made some recommendations on what we might want to do to replace those boards. Our steering committee voted to replace the boards. We had a discussion with the county about paying for the cost of that. We were told that we would have to have our aquatic resource specialist come down, purchase the material. Well, that causes an increase of about $200 when you figure 3 hours for the aquatic resource specialist to drive out here, go to the lumber yard with us, purchase the material, and drive back. Not to mention the cost of the equipment, the truck that he drives at $21 an hour plus mileage and gas. So that's an additional expense of about $200 when the lumber itself only costs about $312. So an additional 2/3 cost just to have our aquatic research specialist come out and do something we could do ourselves, submit an invoice to the county, but obviously we couldn't do that because of the county bureaucracy. So we had a benefactor come up to us after our meeting and offer to pay for the lumber. And we had to give a big shout out to Kathy, one of our members on the lake, who purchased the lumber from Mountain Lumber. We bought cedar, 2x10x10, which, as you will see in the video, is an excellent product to use for this type of. We purchased 2x10x10 cedar, which is an excellent product for this type of project. Once the water starts coming up, the cedar will swell up and it'll seal itself. We tongue and grooved the cedar so that it overlaps. So you should see a huge improvement in the lake water level this next year with very little leakage going out. And we were down about 6 inches this year. We hope that this situation, by replacing the Weir boards, will bring our lake levels up a little bit higher next year. So with that, I'm going to show you the video from May that shows the Weir leaking and the video where we replaced the boards and repaired the Weir. Pretty low because it's just starting to finish up coming out of the lake, which means we're getting to the high water mark. We haven't had a lot of rain lately. During the winter, the water really comes through here, and the water actually comes up over the top of those boards. So the boards are out, it's clean. We put 2 in just to test and make sure that we got the right size and dimensions. Now we'll go cut the rest of the boards. So we're here at the Weir with Kris Manning and Jim Magnuson. We cut all the boards in my shop a couple days ago, and Jim brought the boards down and we're putting them in place. Flat on top.
That's the top one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that went fast.
Okay, now he's going to need those 2 shim boards. Now you need your hammer. Oh, good. Nice and tight. You know, I'll bet my sledgehammer would do a better job.
See what happens, there's a little corrosion.
Goes right down in there.
Can't tell which is which.
I know they're pretty close, but they're just a 1/4 inch difference.
Okay. There we go. Am I?
Yeah.
I can.
Hold up, you gotta comp both. They're home.
That's it.
Okay.
It's in there. This one here probably needs to be tapped down. You can see it on the bottom.
Coming your way.
I can't get them.
I'll get it, Chris.
That ain't gonna go anywhere.
No, sir.
Okay.
What's the
I've got some wedges in the cedar wedges in there.
This lake is down 3 feet.
Almost 2 feet.
It's a lot of water.
They lock in. We shouldn't get much water leaking out through those.
You're gonna get any.
Yeah.
What's that, cedar swell? It'll be pretty tight.
Yeah.
Barry, what's the deal on this last one?
Okay, so
Should
there's
be that one.
that one there is the top. Remember I told you I'd make an extra board?
Right.
Okay.
We'll grab that down there.
Yeah.
Pull it out of my way for a minute.
I told Chris I'd make an extra one just
Yeah,
in
I remember
case
now.
something happens, you know.
One cracks.
Yep. You never.
You need 2 extras.
I did.
We just got 1.5.
Huh?
We just cut 1.5.
What's that?
He said I got 2 extra. I got 1 extra for each side, Jim. Putting in the wedges to make sure it doesn't move around.
That ain't going nowhere.
Get the big boy on that, Chris?
Pardon me?
Get the big boy on that one?
Yeah, but I'm gonna have to.
Alright. Ready? Are we close?
That'll do it.
Okay.
That ain't going nowhere. Get this one down and. Well,
Yeah.
these people ain't got to worry about it now.
No.
nothing more we can do.
No. That's
You know. So
about
my
as
plan
solid.
is, if I have to release for any reason, it'll
Yeah.
just be this one here,
Yeah. It'll work, Chris.
because it's going to be totally blocked now.
Yeah. It'll go over the top eventually.
It will.
Yeah.
Still going?
Yep, go ahead.
You're at the
That's
bottom.
it.
See it?
Yep.
They ain't coming out. That ain't coming out. We're in, man.